Hello, everyone, and welcome to How to Turn Your Followers into Paying Clients. My name is Alexa D'Agostino, and I am so excited to be here to share with you how we are currently generating over $300,000 a month, correct, 300K, from Facebook, Instagram, and Clubhouse. And so we're going to show you right now our strategy and how exactly we are doing that. So if you are not currently turning your followers into paying clients, and you need to listen to every single word that I'm going to share with you in this presentation, because I'm going to give you exactly what we're doing and how we're doing that. So make sure to stay until the end, follow every single thing that I'm saying, write it down, take a pen if you have to. If you are on your phone, I recommend actually watching this on your desktop so that you can fully pay attention. Plus, Instagram is pretty distracting, and if you have Clubhouse, it is pretty distracting. So you're going to want to pay attention to this. So in this presentation, I'm going to show you the first thing is how you can turn your followers into paying clients. The second thing is how to make your inbox, your DMs, rain with cold, warm, and even hot leads that are ready to buy from you right on the spot. And the third thing, I'm going to teach you how to train a virtual assistant to do everything for you so that you can make an effortless process so you don't have to be doing this yourself. Yes, that is correct. This is what our system allows you to do. Exactly this. I can tell you that I spend very little time on my social media, but yet it's generating multiple six figures a month, multiple seven figures a month. So, does this sound like you? You spend hours on Instagram daily, but you don't make any revenue from it. You have a ton of followers coming from Clubhouse, but you have no idea how to monetize it, and you're not making any money off it because you don't even necessarily have a process to actually take all those leads. You want to monetize social media, but you just don't have a clue on how to do it. You know you are talented, and you know that you can charge people for what your talent is and what you bring to the table, but you just don't know how to find the clients because you have a sea of DMs and you have no idea what to do with it. Or you have followers, but you just don't know how to convert them and you don't know what to do with them. Bottom line is, if you are not monetizing your social media, you are completely missing out, right? And here's the best part of this. You don't need 10,000 followers. You don't even need 5,000 followers to make six figures a month. We were making over 100K a month with 2,000 followers. I made my first 50K a month with 500 followers. Repeat, you do not need 10,000 followers. So if you have followers right now and you have engagement on your page, you are missing out on monetizing your social media. So what is the formula to success? We consistently are doing multiple six figures every single month with this exact strategy. And I'm going to show you exactly how. But before I do that, I want to just share with you quickly who I am. And I want you to know I didn't wake up successful. I worked freaking hard for it. I am Cubana, and my family had absolutely nothing growing up. My mom, this is my mom, and this is actually the house that she grew up in Cuba. It's pretty incredible when we went there and seeing how my mother grew up. And my parents, when they came to America, did everything they could to make sure that my sister and I had a college education. Now, I went and got 5 degrees, so I did go a little overboard, I'm not going to lie, but I was determined to be successful. And for 5 years, I worked 3 jobs. I worked 80 plus hours a week, gave away free services, started 5 businesses, jumped into any project for free, invested my own money, networked until I lost my voice, made sure clients were happy, barely saw family and friends, went to school, and read book after book after book. I worked with major clients like Apple and Skype and WebMD. I worked with celebrities from Khloe Kardashian, Padma Lakshmi, and Hannah Ferreira. And so by 21, it was a 7-figure business. By 24, it was an 8-figure business. Now, why is this important to you? Because my hard work paid off, and I ended up having 5 exits. And I sold my first business at 24 years old. And you could do this too. And here is exactly how I did it. And what my job is to show you from my experience. I've done this for 16 years. I've had 5 exits. I want to share with you how you can do this too and skip the learning process. At this point in time, if you're new into business or you have been struggling to make money, why spin your wheels trying to figure it out yourself? And I can show you exactly how I do it. There's plenty of fish in the sea for all of us to make money, right? So the first things first, if you want to succeed, you have to have a brand that people care about. You have to have an offer your avatar actually needs. You need people. And so you need to find leads who want your offer. And you need to know how the hell to sell it. And this all means you need to create fans and recurring revenue to succeed. So I'm going to share with you our 5-step process. So the first process is you got to organize your DMs. Direct messages is what DMs mean. Now, why does this matter, Alexa? This is such a silly little thing that nobody thinks about, but it is one of the most critical things people miss. The first thing is this is what your DMs look like right now. You can't find anything. You have people right now sitting in your DMs that would buy from you, but you can't even find them. And this is so distracting. So here is the first few things you need to do. First, you need to use Business Manager, business.facebook.com. It is free. Facebook literally offers this for free. Go sign up and set that up immediately. Incredibly important. This allows you to tag people. This allows you to have a VA in there, assign people. It allows you to look at your DMs in a very different way. The second thing is you got to create a tagging system, right? So we have an entire 5-step tagging system on how we can go ahead and tag people. And this allows us to organize so that we don't have anybody that falls through the cracks, okay? The second thing is you have to learn how to find your dream clients. So this is what we call cold leads, right? So how can you do cold outreach? All right. So this is no more than 10 an hour or 50 a day. That's really important. You don't want to do cold outreach to more than that because then you're going to get banned. So step 1, you want to find relevant hashtags or competitors. Step 2, you want to find someone who looks like they could be your exact target market. Step 3, you want to comment on 3 to 4 of their posts. On the last post, you want to leave a genuine comment and then put at the end of it, "We'd love to connect, check your DMs." Step 4, you want to send them a DM acknowledgement of the comments that you left and something about the last post that you commented on. It's important to end the conversation or the DM with an open-ended question. Your entire script when you're in the DM should always include open-ended questions. Otherwise, it goes, "Hey, hey," and then the conversation stops. Where if you say, "Hey, how are you?" they're going to respond, "I'm good. How are you?" Every time you have a response, it needs to have an open-ended question. Step 5, you want to use a DM script and tag appropriately in your Business Manager so that you can keep track and move them, right? So our 5-step DM system, our tagging system, labels people from level 1 to level 5. The higher they go from level 1 to 5, the more likely they are to convert. 1 means we're just learning about you. Level 5 means they're ready to convert, right? The third thing is you want to make your inbox rain. So how do you make your inbox rain, right? So this is how you can generate your warm leads through your story. So you want to get camera ready, you want to smile, you want to be confident. So step 1, you want to call out your exact avatar you're trying to attract. Step 2, you want to identify their biggest pain point. It's good if you could comment on how you've helped others. Step 3, you want to tell them to DM you a specific word. Step 4, you want to tell them exactly what you are doing for them. Okay?
Good morning, everyone. Over the weekend, I did a clubhouse and I had so many different people that were asking me how to scale their business. I had like literally 58 people. So I decided to hop on. Look, if you are an entrepreneur or you own a small business and you're struggling to scale your business, you're stuck in the same spot over and over again, and you cannot figure out the formula, there are ways to do this. There are so many options for you and how you can scale your business, and all you need is the direction. So what I want you to do is DM me scale. And what I'm going to do for you is I'm going to give you some tips on how you can scale your business to 6, 7, even 8. Some of these strategies have created 9-figure businesses. So go ahead and DM me scale and let's just get going. Let's get going scaling your business. Don't wait. Let's do it now.
So that was an example of how I personally do my stories to drive people to my DMs. Okay. So the fourth thing is you want to build relationships. This is a really important piece. So here's a few ways that you could do that. So first, step 1 in the DMs, you want to build rapport. So when you have somebody new that is coming to want to work with you, you need to first start with building a relationship. You don't want to be an asshole and ask right away. If you write people and you're like, "Hey, buy from me," people are automatically going to say, "Hell no." You want to make sure that you spend the time building rapport. Hold on, need a water break. Okay. Step two, you want to pre-qualify. You don't want to waste your time with people that are not the right audience. So if you have a high ticket service, you want to probably be targeting the US, the UK, Australia, and Canada. So A, you want to understand where they're from, what they do, and what their challenges are. You want to make sure that you can actually help these people. So step three, you need to dig. Now is when you dig into their business and their challenges. And this is when you build trust and you dig in and make sure that they have a challenge or a problem that you can actually solve. The fourth solution is at this point, you already know that they have a challenge you can solve and that you can help them. So now it's time to share a portion of your solution. Now, you don't want to necessarily give them a full solution in the DMs, but you do want to show that you're credible. And then you want to drive them to a phone call. Sometimes it looks something like this. Oh, well, there's a few solutions that I have that could actually fix this pretty quickly. How would you like to jump on the phone with one of my advisors so that we can discuss this for you to see if we can be helpful? Something along those lines, right? So this is really important. You need to build relationships in the DMs. The fifth thing is you want to train a VA to do this for you. At the end of the day, if you are busy doing this yourself, it's going to be really hard for you to build your business. The bigger your business gets, you need to work on your business, not in your business. So you need to hire VAs, virtual assistants, to do all of this for you. Is this you right now? I know you're probably like, oh, this sounds great, Alexa, but how the hell do I do this? Like, that sounds excellent. I get what you're saying, but I don't know what to say, how to say it, how to hire a VA, how to train a VA. How the hell do I do this? So let us take the guesswork out of it. And I want you to gain access to the exact strategies that we use to generate millions of dollars for us and our clients with no paid ads and zero effort. And so this is what I'm going to do for you. I want you to take a look below at our Selling in the DMs training. It's a plug and play 7-figure organic growth strategy. And with this, you're going to get a few things. The first thing, you're going to get our exact strategy that generates us millions of dollars. The second thing, I'm going to give you the exact DM script that we actually use to generate hundreds of leads a week. I'm going to give you the exact strategy that we use to make your inbox rain with cold, warm, and hot leads. I'm also going to help you train your virtual assistants by giving you an onboarding document with videos that you can give to your virtual assistants. And it's hours of training for them that's already set up. And in addition to that, you're going to get access to weekly trainings where we will actually train you and your VAs on this entire system. And you have this access for as long as you're part of the course. Our exact process and our appointment system we use to optimize our time and energy. And this is really important because at the end of the day, if you don't know how to pre-qualify people, you're going to waste your time with getting a ton of people on your calendar because this system works. Trust me. You're going to have so many people jumping on your calendar. You need to be able to remove bad leads. So we're going to teach you all of that. But that's not it. So you look at this, our DM strategy is well worth over $3,000, right? So our DM script is well worth over $1,000. Our VA training, you're spending hours doing this yourself. You got to stop. You got to learn how to train your VA. So we're going to do this. We're going to actually train your VA for you. We're going to give you our run rate tracker. So this is so important because it's going to allow you to actually modify what you're doing by looking at data. And plus, it allows you to understand what your VA is doing. We're also going to give you our entire appointment system and exactly how we do it so that you can manage your calendar. And as add-on bonus, I'm going to give you the avatar analysis training. This is super, super important because it allows you to determine what your strategy is. And it's important for your onboarding for all your VAs. We're going to teach you how to make your inbox rain. We're going to teach you how all of our lead strategies, and we're also going to teach you how not to be salesy. And there's even more than just this, but we're going to start with this. All of this is well worth over $7,000. In fact, my students pay over $10,000 for this, and you're going to get this for a one-time fee of $295. Yes, $295 one-time fee. You get access to all of this, including the weekly trainings. Where we will train your VAs for $295. It literally is a freaking bargain. So is this training for you? You already have a personal brand that people care about, right? It's really important. If you're not going to do one-on-one coaching, you have to have a pretty good brand. How do you know people care about it? Well, you already have people in the DMs. You already have people responding to your posts. You have really good engagement. You should have probably anywhere between a 5 to 10% engagement score, especially if you're under 10,000. If you're over 10,000, you should have probably between a 2 to 4% engagement rate. Okay. It's really important because a lot of these strategies will not work if you do not have a personal brand. You have to have an offer. In order for you to jump into this training, you have to be able to have an offer that already has some sales in it. The goal of this training is to make sure that you are building an offer that is already selling, because otherwise what you need is really one-on-one coaching, which is our other program, Passion to CEO. The third thing is you have to be able to work independently without a coach. This course will not work for you if you are not willing to actually put the effort in. So I want you to get ready, and I want you to get ready to turn your followers into paying clients. And again, I'm Alexa D'Agostino, and thank you so much for listening to me. And I look forward to seeing you hopefully very soon.